Hello everyone! Great news! Is King Charles furious and feeling betrayed by Prince Harry's new security appeal? Is William determined to completely sever ties with Meghan and Harry? Are Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, and their children Archie and Lilibet preparing to return to the UK? Meghan Markle shared a personal video from her recent trip to New York. The hottest news is waiting for you ahead, but in the meantime, let's touch on the news that King Charles is furious and feels betrayed by Prince Harry's new security appeal. He thought the trust between them was starting to recover, but Harry had dragged everyone back into the drama. According to reports, Prince Harry contacted the British Ministry of the Interior without informing the king. The Duke of Sussex allegedly wants an official review of his security detail, a move that came as a surprise to palace staff. One source told Shooter Scoop, "It's the same story all around. Harry cannot accept that he no longer has the right to protection at the expense of taxpayers. The king is exhausted." While the Thinners are sharing the details, I remind you that exciting news awaits you in the front. According to the courtiers, Charles is deeply hurt and feels betrayed. He believed that he and Harry had started to mend their relationship, but now everything was in jeopardy again. Another source added, "Charles is furious. He can't change the rules, and Harry won't stop." According to the Sunday Times, Harry's appeal directly to the ministry only complicates the situation of the king. Sources note that Charles cannot and will not intercede for his son. One of them said, "Imagine that you are a father who is constantly being urged to intervene. It only hinders and shows how little people understand the real situation." And now we come to the main news for today, but the next news is also no less wonderful, so watch it until the end. A new rumor about the royal family has hit the headlines again. Sources claim that when Prince William becomes king, he intends to completely sever ties with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, even to the point of stripping them of their titles. But how true is that? It all started with William's interview with Eugene Levy on the program The Recalcitrant Traveler. He said, "Changes are in my plans, changes for the better." Many took these words as a hint of major changes in royal policy. According to the National Examiner, Harry and Meghan considered this phrase a thinly veiled threat, a hint that their titles could be in jeopardy when William ascends the throne. An insider told the publication, "There is practically no doubt in the palace that, becoming king, William will deprive Harry and Meghan of their titles. A complete break with them is part of his plan." There is even talk that William may take the throne sooner than many expected. The same source added, "He didn't say it directly, but his emphasis on change is taken as confirmation that it's only a matter of time before he breaks up with Harry and Meghan." As a reminder, when the couple relinquished their duties as senior family members in 2020, Queen Elizabeth asked them not to use the titles of their Royal Highnesses for public or commercial purposes. However, they formally retained them. So when Meghan recently signed a postcard as Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Sussex, it didn't go unnoticed. According to the Daily Beast, one source stated, "King William will not tolerate this. The titles will be selected one way or another." However, experts believe that everything is not so simple. Former Minister Norman Baker explained in an interview with the Daily Beast, "The monarch can probably strip HRH of the title. It's like an executive order in the United States. But to strip the duchy, it will take a decision from Parliament." So, despite the big headlines, the issue of Harry and Meghan's titles remains open for now. Prince Harry appeared sad, anxious, and tired during what some described as a pseudo-royal tour of New York City after he and Meghan Markle received the Humanitarians of the Year award. Audience members at the World Mental Health Festival, which the couple supported last week, said the Duke and Duchess of Sussex seemed very businesslike and distant from each other. One attendee suggested that the lack of cheering crowds at Friday's event, hosted by Project Healthy Minds, made the atmosphere feel rather bleak. Speaking about Harry, one observer said, "You got the impression his life had taken a wrong turn. He looked sad, anxious, and tired. He clearly dislikes speaking in front of a crowd." Through their Arkwell Foundation, the Sussexes sponsored 3 discussion panels at the festival, focused on youth mental health and online safety. Each of them opened a session by reading a short speech from a teleprompter. Prince Harry began by saying, "The global pandemic stripped away the ordinary scaffolding of life and brought a measurable surge in anxiety, depression, and loss of connection." Meghan followed, introducing the second panel moderated by journalist Katie Couric, and spoke about the importance of protecting childhood in today's digital world. After the panels, the couple greeted participants and then left to have lunch with their friend Serena Williams at Soho House. Some who attended said the overall atmosphere felt subdued, with little excitement and few crowds. The night before, Harry and Meghan were the stars of Project Healthy Minds' World Mental Health Day Gala, where Harry appeared to gently urge Meghan to move along the red carpet as photographers called for pictures. Backstage, another clip showed Meghan briefly waiting alone while Harry spoke with event staff, something that a few critics called awkward, though supporters said Meghan was simply trying not to overshadow her husband. During the gala, Meghan accepted the humanitarian award and was praised as a mother, wife, entrepreneur, and philanthropist. Prince Harry's mental health advocacy and his 2021 memoir Spare were also highlighted among his achievements. Project Healthy Minds founder, Philip Shermer, told the audience that the Sussexes' leadership and generosity had made a profound difference in many lives. While some critics called the award ironic given their family tensions, their supporter, attorney Laura Marquez Garrett, defended them passionately. She said that no one has done more for the family supported by the Social Media Law Center than the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, not only through donations, but by personally reaching out, sending notes, and even picking fruit from their garden for grieving parents. She concluded, "Their humanity speaks for themselves, and I feel sorry for those who let social media dictate their view of others. That must be a sad and fearful place to live." Are Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, Archie, and Lilibet headed back to the UK? Sources say a visit might be possible. According to insiders, Meghan Markle fully supports Prince Harry's efforts to reconnect with his father, King Charles. Reports say there are early talks about Harry, Meghan, and their 2 children, Archie and Lilibet, making a trip to the UK sometime soon. This comes after Harry and King Charles shared tea together in September, marking their first face-to-face meeting in more than a year. While the Sussexes don't plan to return to royal life, Meghan reportedly wants Harry to be on good terms with his father, not for duty, but for family. Some royal family members may not be thrilled about Harry's return, but Meghan's support could help ease tensions. A visit to the UK would also give King Charles a chance to spend time with his grandchildren, something he said to deeply want, especially as he continues his cancer treatment. However, security remains a big concern. Harry has said he doesn't feel safe bringing his family to the UK after losing a court battle over his security arrangements earlier this year. As he told the BBC, "I can't see a world in which I would bring my wife and children back to the UK at this point." But with family ties and the king's health at stake, a reunion may not be out of the question. Meghan Markle is sharing a more personal look at her recent trip to New York City, and it even includes a barefoot Prince Harry in sweats. In a new Instagram reel posted on Monday, October 13, the Duchess of Sussex shared a montage from her business trip to the Big Apple. She captioned it, "Until the next time, NYC, thanks for the memories. You really know how to charm a gal." The video opens with a view of clouds from an airplane window, followed by shots of playful New York-themed cookies, including a smiley face and a yellow taxi. Next, Meghan films her own feet wrapped in cozy socks. Then, a neat row of high heels lined up inside her hotel room. She pans across a clothing rack filled with tailored blazers and dress pants before catching Prince Harry smiling in the doorway, barefoot, dressed in gray sweatpants and a matching top. The clip continues with Meghan doing her makeup at a vanity, then cuts to the couple holding hands and posing for photos at the Project Healthy Minds World Mental Health Day Gala, where they received the Humanitarians of the Year award. Viewers also see behind-the-scenes moments of the Duke and Duchess laughing together and even enjoying classic New York pizza. The reel includes a look at their time at the World Mental Health Day Festival, where Harry opened the first session titled "Thriving or Surviving: How Are Young People Doing in the Digital Age?" Meghan later introduced the next panel, How the Great Rewiring of Childhood Caused an International Mental Health Crisis and How We Can Reverse It. For a brief moment, fans even spotted Ed Sheeran, who was seen with the couple leaving Soho House on October 12. During their New York stay, Meghan and Harry also had lunch with Serena Williams and caught up with friends around the city. It's clear, Meghan's heart still belongs to New York.